All right, so let's talk targeting. And targeting really is the secret sauce when it comes to Facebook because, people thought Google was really cool when they came out and they said, hey, we can have your ad show if somebody, does a search for, uh, you know, children's running shoes. Oh, cool, I sell children's running shoes. I want my ad to appear. Well, that's cool. But when you see what Facebook allows you to do in terms of targeting, it kind of makes Google look like carrier pigeon marketing. Here's what I mean. Facebook gives you 10 very specific ways to target your customers, and I mean everything from location, age, birthday, sex, keywords, which is really cool. Their education, workplaces, relationship, tons and tons of things. But you can also stack. You can do combinations. So you don't just target men. You can target men who are between a certain age, who live in a certain state, who are married, who are interested in rock climbing, who are in certain groups. I mean, there's a lot of different combinations that you can do to really hone down out of the 400 some odd million people in Facebook. They'll let you hone down and target the exact people who are going to be interested in buying what you have to sell. So the first kind of big category, and this is not unlike Google, but you could target based on location. And so you could target all the way down to city if you like, and even a particular radius around a city. You're probably not going to be doing that unless you're a local marketer, but you may want to target down to particular countries because again, Facebook is definitely a worldwide phenomenon. And if you know, for instance, that you don't sell a lot to people in Finland, Norway, or Ireland, then you may not want to select those particular things. So it's worth going in and evaluating, where are my customers coming from right now? It's also worth going over to Google Trends. Do a search for, in Google for Google Trends, or I think it might be trends.google.com, or you can just go to googletrends.com, and I believe that'll take you there too. Anyway, you can then type in certain keyword phrases, and it'll actually tell you, hey, the people who type in these keyword phrases, they're largely from these particular countries. You may want to use that to kind of narrow down your list. The point is, you do want to narrow based on location. You don't want to just let everybody and their dog in because there's a ton of folks that obviously, if they're in particular certain countries, they're just not going to buy from you. Maybe they don't speak the language you speak. Whatever. You want to limit it and start small in the beginning. You can always go broad later, but start small in the beginning. Keywords. Now this is probably the most wide open aspect of the entire Facebook app. And here's why I say that. Remember her? Remember this girl over here that we talked about earlier on? We were talking about the importance of data and how they just give you so much data in Facebook. Well, check this out. Do you see? Remember all this right here? Their interests, their favorite music, everything down to favorite quotes, movies, TV shows. All of these things that you see right here that this kind person was nice enough to tell Facebook all about, okay? All these things that you see right here